into a soft era, not even soft era, because even some grown-ass niggas are talking about being soft, but it can't be all the way soft. It can't be all the way smooth. You feel me? Like, as much as I prayed about this, never did I envision that I'll be away from home for so long.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I've been living out of a suitcase for like most of the year. Would I say that I owned the summer? I would say I killed it this summer. I don't know, like sometimes we get carried away with like ownership and titles. Everybody wants to be the only one when there's more than one. So I would just like to say that it was an amazing, productive summer. Like, I am super proud of myself and my team. We killed it. We've taken and created literally something from nothing and been able to take that literally to the world. So thank God. More than anything else, I'm very grateful and thankful that God kept us alive to actually see our dreams come true.
Did you have a pinch me moment when you were on stage and you were like, oh my God, this is unreal?
A pinch me moment that happened. Australia was a pinch me moment. New Jersey. I'll tell you something that happened in New Jersey. We were outside and there was just this whole like force about like capacity. I'm like, what's going on here? Like, don't they normally do stuff here? You understand? Because, you know, a lot of times when we go to these cities and stuff like that, you know, the doubting Thomases, they always say, I beg. Then they do this party every Friday or every Thursday, I beg. You know what I mean? Even though a lot of the time the promoters are telling us like, yo, Obi, this is my event. We've never seen these numbers, blah, blah, blah. You know, so, but with Jersey, even the owner, like, I had to go through the back. I couldn't go through the front because the front was packed. I had to go through the back. And some people found out I was going through the back and or tried to come into the back. It was like this whole commotion in my mind. I'm like, what's
celeb.
No, it's not even a celeb thing. It's just like, what's going on? Like, what is all this? And so the guy that was the promoter that was doing Jersey came to meet me and is like, they've never seen this before. They've never seen it like this before. They know this is a Spanish club. They don't do Afrobeats. They don't do anything. So like, this is literally like bare ground. Like, this is solely, you feel me? And to me, that was just like a wow. Like, this is crazy. Place was packed. Outside was packed. You know, demand for more was crazy. Obviously, we're coming to do New York Labor Day weekend. So Jersey, New York, very close to each other. So anybody that missed it in Jersey, you know, you saw how crazy it was. Sorry that you missed it, but pull up in New York, it's going to be crazy. Myself, DJ Tunes, my brother's going to be out there, so it'll be mad. But, you know, Jersey and Australia, being in Australia and flying all those hours and getting there, like, people know you. And I know there's online and all that kind of stuff, but like, you know, people are excited to see you. People are excited to witness Obi's house, DJs that want to be a part of it. Shout out to Electro Max that, like, you know, took us in as family and like showed us around, spent time with us. You know, shout out to everybody out there in Australia as well that like pulled through for us. It was amazing. It was evidence to hard work, smart work, you know, such an amazing brand as Obi's house. It was dope to see.
What was the song that you played the most this summer? Or like you would say your summer song?
It's few, not one.
Let's hear it.
All them are piano warriors, you know, jealous. You know what I mean? Like, that's a must. Anything Shally Poppy. Anything Shally Poppy. Update from Burner. Update was like a good call and response track this summer, I'm not gonna lie. Rema's Crime.
Okay.
Baby, is it a crime? And Something About You.
Okay.
So you remember I said the summer started early, so yeah, I mean, then as new music was coming out, David's album drops, and with you just starts. I literally watch it building. You feel me? I don't even think in the beginning when they released it, I don't even think that they expected that energy from that track. But I won't say that I watched the, I don't even know what to call it. Not even the rise. Like I watched the crowd grow to love it because from every stop it was just building and building and building, and it became the track that like was the track to close the party. It was that celebratory track to like get everybody gingered and make it a memorable day. What else? DJ Tunes, One Condition.
That's fairly new.
That is very new, but it's one track that like I recently played and I was like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, aha. Look at me giving everybody their own flowers. Take me away. I watch people go from what is that to singing the lyrics. Even more importantly, I watch people coming to me like, I'm waiting for you to play Take Me, I'm waiting for you to play Take Me, and I'm looking at them like, really? And like I said, summer started early, so as we're building. I link up with Banga.
How was that?
Oh my goodness, in London, we've created this Banga that's building as we speak, Tobari, and it's amazing. We've been able to do Afrofuture Festival in Detroit together with it, and shout out the bands because like that is still the bands, bro. Like that's still a legend. That's still one of the greats. You feel me? And like that level of humility is such a blessing to me. I don't take it for granted at all. So like I'm looking forward to like literally touring with the band. We want to go on the road now, so you feel me? So there were some songs, man. There were some songs. Joy is Coming, still cracking. Shake's Wise Love. Olamide's Party with like 99 is like an ultimate house party track. So those are one of the tracks that in my head when I'm playing and I'm thinking of how to like translate the brand of Wolby's House to where it's not about Amapiano and look for like a balance between Amapiano and Afro beats. I can always like throw that on. There's so many tracks, you know. I'm like, shout out to Ira for bringing the sexiness. I know everybody's thinking Hot Body, but the track that I've really played this summer was, you know it. Butterfly Man, baby. Give me energy. That was a great transition track to like build up to like, you know, sometimes the ladies get left in the dark when it comes to like some tracks, even though I'm happy and everybody, but there are just some guys that will just come and like take over the dance floor. So that's always a good way to like bring the ladies back into the party.
So you did Portugal.
Obi's House. This was the year that what will I say now? We faced our biggest bully. It's crazy. I need to speak about this properly. Portugal was very productive. I won't say that. A lot of people want so much from life, right? But for some reason, we always think that it will just come like this. Somebody will just come and say, take. I've set it up. Just press play. Oh no. That's not real life to you. That shouldn't be real life to anybody. So Portugal came with a lot of challenges. And in fact, from Portugal, and because of Portugal, in my book, we faced our first toughest year as, you know, like we're definitely out of the honeymoon phase this summer.
Yeah.
One of the most powerful things I heard this summer is, Obi's House is whack. I was like, whoa.
Where did you hear that?
That was powerful on TikTok. What do you mean? When I saw that, I was like, wow, because you know what, that's powerful? Somebody spent their money to leave their house to come and experience a whack event. Took their time to go online, to go and, you know, like literally like, that for me was so powerful because it even like low-key started a trend. Now people wanted to like fault us. For the first time, people are looking to like fault us. Like, what's this thing? You guys are not even that dope. You guys are not even, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like all of that stemmed from Portugal.
Portugal or London?
Portugal. Because for the first time, we had to speak up to say, we don't fuck with these people. You feel me? And it was audacity. In a fight, don't always expect that you're the one that's going to throw the punches and not get punched. So it was interesting to see those punches come through, like, throughout the summer, especially within the UK. It looked like it became a thing. Somebody even blamed us for the weather. Like, somebody blamed us for the weather. Do you know how powerful that is? Like, someone blamed us that the weather in London, it was even whack. Obi's house is whack. I was like, man, you get, even though there's footage of that person dancing and sweating her life away on the dance floor, you feel me? But I just felt that, you know, with Portugal came a lot of punches. It was a training. It was like a sparring moment. You understand? Like, for the first time, even in Portugal, we were facing like such scrutiny from like, because of the venue we picked and like being such a, like someone described it, a high profile event, like, you know, having the police involved, the police now regulating, like, oh, they say you guys are the big boys, so we're coming to make sure that, like, bro, I just did that thing softly, you feel me? So, yeah, man, Portugal was great though. With all those punches, with all of that, we pulled through. Dope after parties for like 4 days back to back. Yeah. It was amazing. People that went there, you know, Bernard blessed us with his album release party in Portugal. That's crazy, man. So we're very, very thankful, grateful, appreciative for everybody that made it happen. Yeah. You know, that came through for us, that supported us in Portugal. You know, there's nothing but love that we have for everybody. We can't even wait to like get to work with everybody in their own different ways. But thank you. Portugal is amazing.
Okay. For people that would want to come for the next Obi's house, wherever they are in the world, how would you say is the best way to enjoy Obi's house?
If you decide that you're going to come to Obi's house, treat it like something that's you really want to do that day. Yeah. By one, showing up early. Okay. Showing up early is the one thing I tell people to do when it comes to Obi's house, because we start on time. It's like a house party. House parties just start. There's no like staging it. You understand? Like, once you walk in the door, the party has started. So for everybody walking in the door on time, the party has to start because they are there. We're not waiting for you that wants to go to every single day party in your city and arrange every other event around the fact that you want to come to Obi's house. It's like, bro, we're not gonna wait for you. We're not gonna keep waiting for you. Yeah. You feel me? We didn't have to wait in any of the cities. People came out as early as possible, so everything started. But we realized that a lot of the complaints were from people that either came an hour to the end of the party. Like, it's not Nigeria. We're not doing it back home. So there's actual like closing time, there's start time, there's doors. There's some cities that close the doors 2 hours
that
before. Turn off the music, they turn off the lights. And the truth is, we as Obi's House, as a brand that's coming to your city, we're even visitors in your city. You know the rules better than we know the rules. Yeah. So you know, when you go to a regular party club situation in your city, that doors close at 9, event closes at 1, 2. You know what I mean? So why will you now come at 12:30 and then now go back to your bank, do charge back? Somebody made the mistake of complaining. Oh, you guys did not let me in, and took a screenshot. As God will have it, she screenshot the time. Doors close at 8, madam. The venue said doors close at 8. The law of the land says doors should close at 8. Whoever is inside parties to the end, whoever is not, too bad. You took a screenshot, it said 8:40.
Chai.
And you know, some of them with the emails, they just blast you as if it's like, bro, you claim to be from here and you know the rules that apply. So what do you think we are going to come and do different in your city? We're not going to come and change the laws that have lasted long before we came. You understand? So come early, come with a great vibe. Don't come with any preconceived notions or anything. I know some people did do the vice versa on TikTok to say, I saw the video of this person that was complaining and they showed how they enjoyed Obi's house. So I would say go online and look at how that person did their own. And most of the videos I saw, they literally followed everything that we told them to do. Come early. When you come, leave. Come as strangers, leave as friends. So they were friendly. They got to eat. They got to drink. They enjoyed their money's worth. Like, you know, when you want to go and enjoy your money, you show up. So show up ready to enjoy the money that you are spending at Obi's house. And that's the best way to do it.
What do you say to the people that say Obi's house abroad is different from Obi's house in Lagos?
The vibe is going to be different because different places have different laws and rules that apply to their nightlife and how you party. In Nigeria, we're a little more relaxed with how we can start a party, end a party. Our weather is complying with us 200% every day of the week, even sometimes during rainy season. At least we know it's rainy season, so now they use our mind, go outside to, you understand, we know that their chances of rain are, you know, higher than, you feel me. But the vibe is different from Lagos because Lagos is the birthplace of Obi's house. Lagos is home, and like they say, charity begins at home, and the feeling of being at home is you cannot compare that to going on tour to other cities. Like, other cities are going to try their best and can only do their best, you know. But Lagos still has the ultimate vibe to me. Like, the energy in Lagos is unmatched anywhere in the world. Anybody that wants to beat that, they will have to literally prove it through, like, pulling Obi's house to their city. Like, in Lagos, we start at 6 p.m. We can finish at 4, we can finish at 5. We can finish at 7. You cannot just leave the party when you're done. You understand what I'm saying? When you're done with your own party, you can go home, you can go to the next spot. But, like, you know, all those things all those small factors. You know, there's certain things that make us that live at home and live in Nigeria just proud of Nigeria. There's those little things that make the vibe different from anywhere else.
Would you say there were any tour disasters?
Would I say there were any tour disasters?
Be honest.
Of course. There's ups and there's downs. We showed up in Paris. The club told us that night that they don't do subwoofer.
They don't do what?
They don't have subwoofer. Sir, what do you mean you don't have subwoofer? That's like saying you don't have speakers. Hello. Did we come here to hear radio? God. There was that. Amsterdam, I would say that we faced some type of racism with the bouncers. One of them trying to fight me. What else? There was this, I don't know what city it was, but we were over capacity and the door was really nasty. The door was really bad. Like, the door was so packed. It wasn't Jersey, because Jersey, they were able to, like, as much as people were outside, I want to say it's somewhere in the UK, but, like, there was videos online, and even me, I was looking like, what event is this? Like, huh? You feel me? Like, people really trying to push through the door and all of that stuff. You know, I don't like seeing all of those things. So, like, that's why we always just try and give guidelines to the party that we're doing, this event that we're doing. Okay, you guys want to come early, do this, do that, so that everything will run smoothly. If you're already inside by 9 o'clock, or if we're closing doors, we're not closing doors to refuse anybody, because everybody that's bought a ticket is already inside. You understand what I'm saying? Just those type of little things here and there, you know, sound difficulties in some cities, sound restrictions. I want to talk about that. Sound restrictions in some cities. In some cities you go to, the next thing you find out, you can't play music loud after a certain time, even though it's indoors. Yeah. You know, some of those things we're not in control of at all. Some of those things we, like, you know, and on our part, I would say that we, you know, obviously do more due diligence with, like, finding out about the people that we're working with in certain cities, because some people pose off to say that they are the king of their city and they no get shishi. Everybody they make mouth, or because maybe you guys do house parties, you now feel like you can do a bigger party or a party on a bigger scale, and it's not the same thing. You feel me? And even talking about that in terms of promoters, I want to say it's quite disappointing to travel around the world and see Nigeria. And to see Nigerian promoters, African promoters that are beefing each other in the same city. It's like, oh, this is my territory, this is my city, this is my, oh, you're working with the wrong guy, work with me. I only want to work where there's unity, honestly speaking. Obi's House is a house of collaboration. We collaborate with everybody. If anybody reaches out, if they can do the work, they'll do the work. Yeah. It's not about now saying that, well, you're working with the wrong person. If that person can deliver and they do a great job, that's going to be the person that is the true city, the true king of that city. You understand? Yeah. But if your own is just on the audio, and my suggestion is a lot of you need to work together. You're shortchanging yourselves, and if anything, Obi's House can be one of those events where everybody can decide to work together, but maybe on your weekly events, you guys can do your own thing. But like when I come to your city, I don't want to be in that thing turned me off a lot. I'll go somewhere and somebody be saying you worked with the wrong person, or that person is whack and the better person. Like, don't bring down somebody else to try and pick up yourself. All action, do show or walking. It's not by church or church. If you are the biggest in your city, I wouldn't have had to second guess. You understand? I will even be evident, because when people, like for instance, I forgot what city it was. We put out the date and the venue, and everybody rebelled against the venue. I want to say that was Dallas. Everybody was just like, that's not a right venue. That's not a good venue. I think you should do. And these were people that were talking, you know what I mean? Like, and they were also suggesting some other promoters and stuff like that. So that was a clear sign for me to say like, oh, okay, maybe we need to look into this. Yeah. Versus somebody now like downplaying somebody else's effort just because you know what I mean? Like, I didn't like that at all. I think a lot of Nigerian promoters need to work on that. It's like, do what you're doing in your different venues and your different parts of the city, but don't like bring each other down. It's very distasteful.
If Obi's House was a movie, or like this summer was a movie, what would be the name of the movie?
If Obi's House is a movie, is a mixture of Coming to America, Project X. Because for some people it was their first time living in Nigeria. For some people it was a wild ass party. You feel me? Like there were some cities that they were just like the party to go to. And everybody was leaving just like, oh my god, this was crazy. I would say part of it was a hangover, because some people had way too much fun. You feel me? But it was a good movie to make. It was a good movie to watch happen, regardless.
Okay. So what's next, do you know?
We're still not told like this, so that's what's next. We're coming to your city. Bridgeport, Connecticut, Seattle. We're doing Miami later on. We're doing Atlanta as well. So stay tuned to the page, Obi's House page, my page, to the different promoters that are holding down your city, that are promoting the event. You feel me? We're looking for more dope DJs. We're looking for more dope MCs and hype man. We're looking to spotlight, the different talents that we meet in the different cities that we go to. So, and then not neglecting our home base, Lagos City. I miss home so much, man.
You miss home, but when are you coming home?
I miss house so much, but I can't. No, I won't tell you when I'm coming. I'm home soon. As soon as all these dates clear from the schedule, I want to bust it quick, like 1 month at home. You feel me? Like, I miss my space. I miss my guys. I miss all my people, man. Like, it's crazy. I know we prayed about this, but god damn, nobody ever envisions the work that comes with the blessings. So one of the things I truly learned this summer, I was hearing all this soft girl era a lot, all this, my soft era, my soft, to reach that soft, some things that's the hard. If that soft is really truly soft and is all the way soft for you, you will sink. I am grateful for a lot of it. I'm just letting anybody out there that's watching this know that $1 million you're praying for, that $10,000 you're praying for, it's not going to fall like manna from heaven. You're going to have to do work. And in doing that work, you're going to have to sacrifice your comfort for a lot of things. And like,
I just thank God that now I have understanding friends. At least most of my guys understand. Most of my people, my tribe understand. So sometimes they just check in, like, "Obi, hope you're good. We see what you're doing." But would I say I've lost maybe one or two friends out of this guy? I'm never around. So, yeah, I mean, like that type of shit. But like the real ones that are the real ones that are still sticking around, and it's really just a check in. Like, I hope you're good. You know what I mean? Because there's really no time. It hasn't been easy for everybody thinking that like we're making it look easy. You have no idea. Like, you're going to sacrifice your comfort. You're going to sacrifice some of the things that you truly, really love. And if there's no tolerance, if there's no understanding, if there's very, minimal communication, a lot of things might fall through the cracks, might fall apart, might end. But that's just life. You have to keep going. Some of the places that you're going by yourself. It's only people that can learn how to play their role that can follow you there, because not every time will you share the spotlight with everybody. Not every time would you carry everybody along. You might have to go there first and come back and tell people that it's cool to come with you. You feel me? It's not every time you literally walk with everybody at the same pace, so take with that as you, or take from that whatever you want, but whatever you're really trying to work hard for, if you think that one day just wake up and I'll get this, I'll get that, bro, you're lying to yourself. Sometimes the shit that you want to do has to scare you, because it takes that type of level of boldness to step to the other side, to see that there's nothing really to be afraid of, but you've acquired that boldness and that strength to make that move that will now elevate you. Understand? Like, you have to understand stuff like that, so you can't move scared as well. It's a lot going on. It's a lot, but we take it as it comes.